NBC Radio News is KCAA News Talk 1050, the Inland Talk Express.
Well, welcome to our Green Friday. It's not black, it's green. And why is it green? I and Diane and Christina will tell you. Well, hi, ladies. How you doing?
We're great.
I'm happy. I'm enjoying my Green Friday.
That's right.
I'm so glad. And let's start. Diane, why is it green for you?
It's green because, like we tell everybody all the time to shop ahead of time, I have done that. And so I don't have to fight those mad, angry crowds out there, get trampled in Walmart, or, spend 3 hours looking for a parking place. So I'm a happy camper. And we can sit and drink our green tea, eat our green eggs and ham or whatever we want.
Hey, green eggs and ham, Dr. Seuss. I like that. And Christina, why are you green today?
Well, if you know me, I'm green because I didn't have to get up at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning like I see these shoppers, because I took all of our shopping diva, Diane's advice. I had coupons in hand. I went to all the Black Fridays that were before today, and I've enjoyed just, like she said, my morning with my hubby and get some great conversation and didn't be out there just, like she said, people are all grabbing after the same thing. So I'm green. I'm green today. I
am so glad, and you know why I'm green? Pretty much the same reason. Yes, and it was really nice. Got most of the shopping all done because we were trying to tell you, Diane and Christina, for months, shop early, relax. When you see that item, you should have picked it up, wrapped it up, and put it away, for you're done. And then you can enjoy green eggs and ham with Dr. Seuss.
Well, like Kermit the Frog says, it's good to be green.
That's right. I love Kermit the Frog. Yeah, and you could be enjoying the family and having fun instead of, you're right, Diane, instead of trying to find a parking spot for three and a half hours.
Exactly. And keep your sanity. I mean, yesterday was a busy day. Mm-hmm. Who wants to do that?
Yesterday was a fun day, too.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It's always amazing, but it's always a lot of work. Especially I worked the night before, so it's a busy day. Mm-hmm. And the last thing I want to do, and I've only done this Black Friday thing one time. That was all it took.
And that was enough, right?
Yeah. And even if that I did it right, I hope people out there planned ahead like we always tell them. Mm-hmm. Plan ahead, have your stuff in order, have your map of what you're doing, get your stuff and get out of there.
And if you're not the first 10, 20 people, you miss out on that one TV that was $29.95. So I'm happy that I did it ahead.
Yes, and talking about all of this, you know what, let's talk about the family and things that you guys done, because we're all home in our homes with our family and we didn't see each other. So, Christina, what did you do with your family?
Well, we had a wonderful time because, like a lot of families right now, the kids grow older mm-hmm. and they have their own children and they've got to, do the in-law thing and try to spread yourself out. So we decided to maybe start doing an every other. So it's my turn. We had a wonderful time. The grandkids were, all dressed, and we set it's the one time of the year that I do cook. You guys know I'm not a big Susie homemaker. So it's the one time I get up early. I put my dad's picture out. God rest his soul, he's gone. But he loved Thanksgiving, and he loved to encourage me as I was cooking. So I got up early and put his picture out and just smiled and did all my chopping and cooking and got everything ready for at 3 o'clock. And, I did all the favorite, home recipes, and it was very, very peaceful and lovely. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Mine too.
Yeah, I think it's everybody's favorite holiday mm-hmm. more than any other. And then talking about Thanksgiving, this is the most traveled weekend out of the whole year. And it's ridiculous for trying to get a ticket on an airline. Forget it. You're down in the luggage if you're lucky, right? And it's just absolute. Everybody wants to be home for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And Di, how was it at your house?
Amazing as always. We always have the family and friends. And, I come home from work about 2:30, 3 a.m., and so I do the chopping ahead of time, and everything's in Ziploc bags or containers in the fridge, and I start making my stuffing. And by the time I'm done with everything, it's about 5 o'clock, so I put it all in on very low, and then I take a nap.
Okay, that's good.
So, and then, have everything, the table's all ready, everything's beautiful, because I do a formal table.
Yes.
And I just like to do that, and I wear my little goddess apron.
Oh, you got to see this apron.
It's jeweled. It says goddess on it. But, do all the food, everybody's favorite recipes, and we have a very nice meal. There's family and a few friends. I don't like anybody to be alone on a holiday, so I will open the doors. I've even had the Rialto PD officers come by. And so we did that, and then I get the guys to get the Christmas tree out of the garage for me and bring it in, because I do the pre-lit and save a tree thing, another green Friday tip. And then I have my choice to do the decorating over the rest of the weekend whenever I feel like it. So, and I send leftovers home with everybody. So
that sounds good.
Yeah.
And if you just happen to tune in and you're looking at your YouTube and we're not there, no, we're not. We're here just enjoying the time. It's pre-recorded, so I hope everybody tunes in, no matter what you're doing. If you're driving, shopping, whatever you're doing, tune us in on the radio. Get on that YouTube if you can, and just say hello. And, yeah, it sounds silly, but it's true, right?
Bev, you were talking about the travel, and what we've done now, we've learned the hard way, especially we like to travel into Scottsdale and go see all the family. So what we do is we take Monday off. And because we have traveled back on Sunday, and literally from Blythe all the way in is bumper to bumper. So, planning ahead is a good idea, and maybe taking those few extra hours off on your vacation is totally worth it, because, time is precious.
It is.
And safety, too.
Yeah. And
a lot of accidents.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's why us ladies got smart in our Friday is green and not black. We're off the road. We're enjoying our families and our day and doing our Christmas thingy bob. And yes, my Thanksgiving was really nice. It was quiet. It was peaceful. Did the whole normal dinner and all the good pies and cheesecake. Of course, cheesecake, that has to be everywhere. And it was really, really nice. And talking about the holidays, what do you ladies do with your leftover food?
All kinds of things. But before we go into that, I just wanted to mention, because I forgot earlier, is we always say at Thanksgiving something that we are thankful for. Everybody gets the opportunity at the table. And I've been doing it all month, every day on Facebook. I've been putting one thing that I'm thankful for. Because, we don't take that time to express that with each other often enough. And why not say something positive? So, wanted to throw that in there. Leftovers? Oh, man, let's get into leftovers.
Well, wait a minute. Before you do that, what are you thankful for?
Today I'm thankful I'm not fighting those crowds in the traffic.
There you go.
That's a good one for today.
It is a good one for today. Hey, Christina, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the same thing I'm thankful for every day, just for, the fresh air, for family, for moments, for memories. Today, just thinking about all the memories of yesterday and being together, I'm thankful for my family and my friends and my moments that are precious to me. Because Aunt Sophie says your memories are your wealth later in life. And so I'm thankful for those memories and those moments.
Yeah.
Well, of course, coming from a wealthy woman, that was easy to say.
well,
love you, Aunt Sophie.
What I'm thankful for is that I have another day.
Amen.
Everybody has to be thankful for the day that they have. And a long, long time ago, I turned my way of thinking before I used to moan and groan, I don't have this and that, da. You know what? Forget about it. Just forget about it. Be thankful for the day that you had, all the giggles, all the smiles that you had. You helped somebody. if you see somebody that's not feeling too good, give them a hug, give them a smile or something, and go on with your life. And that's what I'm thankful for, and I try to do that all the time. Yeah, and I'm glad I have my whole family and all my good friends and cheesecake. Yes.
So, talking about leftovers.
Yeah. Cheesecake.
Leftover cheesecake. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know, I forgot to mention, and we were going to talk about, or maybe we're still going to talk about, was what we did yesterday. And I just want to mention, like, something unusual we do is we make actually the traditional turkey, mashed potatoes, all that good stuff, but we make red chili, like New Mexico red chili, and they call it like, Mexican gravy, and we put it over our mashed potatoes and turkey, and everybody loved it yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
So is that kind of like a Tex-Mex type of flavoring, or just strictly a chili? Tell us the ingredients.
Well, I actually get the New Mexico red chili, like I'll order it. The best time of the year to order green chili or red chili from New Mexico is from August to September in Santa Fe. And I do have a connection, so for the last 20 years, we'll get it in, and if you've tasted New Mexico green chili or red chili, you will never open a can of Ortega again.
I don't anyway.
And we use that, to make the tamales, which is coming up soon. We'll be doing that pretty soon. I'll have to have you girls over so we can do it together.
I would love to.
Because I don't know how to make them.
I've never done it.
Yeah, and we'll have to let everybody know how it's done, and Grandma's old recipe. But we do the red chili, like grind it in the, blender and put a little bit of chopped up. You can do pork meat. If you don't like pork meat, do a little bit of your turkey meat. But and then just drizzled a little over the gravy. And I have to do that for life for my daddy. But it's amazing. I'll make some. I'll bring some. I put some in the freezer in my Tupperware after we were all done. So I'll bring you guys some. You can taste it. That's a little tradition we do.
I have heard of that, and that there are special times of the year to get it and stuff. I had heard of it, but I have never seen anybody have it or anything. So that's very cool.
That's the best time to harvest it. And you know what? You can get a whole bag, and I'm talking a big bag, if it's not roasted and you roast it yourself out on the grill, for, I think it's running about $35. And how much is a can of Ortega chili these days?
I have no idea.
It's crazy. No.
I'm talking.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking like the big cans are like $7, $8, $9 and more.
Why are they so expensive?
Because I don't know.
I don't know, but this is fresh. This got all the antioxidants. Chilies are good for you. That's why our Native Americans live so long, and so. Anyway, that's a whole different show.
Yeah, we will do that.
That's pretty cool. I can't wait to try that. Well, okay. Bev, what's your favorite leftover recipe?
I gotta say my chicken soup.
Chicken soup?
I mean turkey soup. I really have two of them. My turkey soup, and I make a casserole. And I love that casserole.
Anything out of the norm that you put in your soup?
Yeah, broccoli.
Okay.
I like broccoli, and I do it fresh. Because you have all the carrots and everything is fresh. I usually put the noodles in it afterwards, and what I do is from the turkey, and I keep the insides of them. And my mom taught me this, and you boil them with the onions and your garlic in it, and then you strain it, and you have all this good stock from that turkey. And then when you bake it, and some of the drippings from the bottom of the pan, you put it all together. That's what I start my soup with. It's the main stock, right?
Yeah.
And then the carrots and the onions. I like to use the Bermuda onions, the red onions here. Yeah. And I like chunks of food. People sometimes they cut it so small it feels like baby food. No,
yeah, we still have teeth, darn it.
Yeah, I the big chunks of it, and the big chunks of the carrots and the celery, and I use the celery leaves and all my fresh herbs, and I let it do its thing, and put my noodles in at the last minute. I like them al dente. In the same way with the broccoli. Cool. And then I sprinkle Parmesan cheese on the top of mine.
That sounds.
I have to tell you guys.